Hello, 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 hello. Hi all and welcome to another edition of YouTube Live TraderCast Fast and Furious presentation. Here we go. My name is Phil. I'll be your presenter today. A little bit about me. I've been trading for quite some time, derivatives. I also offer trading education and I am also a market analyst. If you're looking for the community of like-minded traders and individuals where we would expand on the daily analysis, look at the markets, look at the key trading levels for popular markets, check out tradercast.com. If you're looking for the education, you'll find my courses on mytradingskills.com. A little bit about myself. Over the past 10 years, I had the privilege of presenting in front of various different industry events, and I had the privilege of teaching many people how to trade. Some of them were brand new, some of them were experienced or intermediate and needed help with a specific area of their trading activity. Big disclaimer, I'll be showing you some live trades, things that I'm looking at the moment, things that I have open. This is not advice, these are my opinions. This is basically what I am doing myself, and what I'm showing you this because I would like for new people, I would like you to see what I think you'll be able to do if you invest time in learning how to trade yourselves. If I'm not your cup of tea, find somebody else, but invest some time and effort in learning how to trade rather than just guess. My current open positions for today, I am long Nasdaq again from 15,880. My position in S&P from yesterday, it's still open at 46.47. It came very close to being stopped out. My stop is above my entry, so I would have been stopped out with a profit anyway. But I did not manage to take that partial profits that I was planning to do, but we're still in that trade. Quite happy with that. And I have two a little bit more speculative trades. These are intraday trades. I'm short Euro Aussie at 157.21. I'll be closing that fairly quickly, and I'm also short gold, and this is a counter trend trade. With gold, I'm possibly looking for a bullish setup in gold, but this is a counter trend setup that I got, and I got in on that at the moment. Now let me show you where we are at the moment, and then we can move on. So first things first, let's talk about S&P. If you remember, this shaded area here is where I was looking to take partial profits yesterday at 47.55, 47.60. The price came close to it, but I didn't get kind of the trigger, and instead I've decided to keep this position open, and I'm looking for more upside to come. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for the continuation of this buying pressure, therefore a breakout on the upside, and then a possible retest like so. Breakout retest for another leg higher. So I'm in this position at the moment, and I'm happy to stay in this. I would like to take partial profits around here, and partial profits at 47.70, 4,800, 4,820. So these would be my areas of interest where I would be looking to take partial profits. My stop is currently at, let me just actually I'll show you rather than talk about this, so you'll be able to see it yourselves. I'm talking really fast because I'm due to start my normal broadcast soon. So here we go. So this is the entry. My stop was below, stop moved closer, stop at break even, stop higher. I moved my stop at here just 47, just under 4,700, 47.00, and I'm happy to keep it there. The potential profit, partial profit, 47.55, 47.60, then cluster of these lows 47.70, 47.75, 4,800 and 4,820. So that's what I would like to take partial profits, but I'll be moving my stop higher as that develops, and I feel that we could see more upside. If I'm wrong and markets change the direction, something spooks the market and market starts selling off, I would likely be looking to get out before my stop is triggered. So that's where the setup is at the moment. Happy with that trade, keeping it open. Now the other trade that I have open at the moment is Nasdaq. I had a long Nasdaq a day before yesterday, if you remember, and sorry, I'm talking to you like you watched my yesterday's live YouTube live. If you haven't, you can see it. I was long Nasdaq the day before yesterday, and then I got closed on that trade, happy with that trade, and then I re-entered again. So let me just show you where I am. So this is a 4-hourly, so this will give you a little bit more indication of where I am. So I've decided to go long again after this consolidation. I'm looking at these swing highs here for potential take profit towards 16,000, 16,000 to be precise, 16,580, 16,600. My initial stop at the moment is just below, so my risk is about 60 points. 60 points on this trade, or 180 euros in money terms, but my risk to reward ratio is quite high, and it's almost 10 to 1, 11 to 1 at the moment. I would be keeping an eye on these highs here from 8th of December, 13th of December and 16th of December as potential area where I might also be looking to take profits, so partial profits along the way. But that's where I am with Nasdaq. If I get the opportunity, I will likely move my stop. If I see a breakout above these highs here, I would likely move my stop at break even or slightly above break even and then let it run. But that's where I am at the moment. So this is the amount of risk at the moment. It's about 60 points of risk. Happy to hold this trade, staying in this trade for it's a swing type trade. Now the other thing that I was looking at, if you remember, I was talking about gold, and I was talking about gold retracement. I'm bullish gold. I was long gold on a number of occasions from 1790, 1790, 1790, and I missed this latest retest of 1790 and pushed higher. But I'm looking at this now as a potential resistance here. This could develop into something a little bit more complex. So I was looking for a potential shoulder, maybe head and shoulder, and then a little bit of consolidation, something like that. US dollar should be strengthening based on all the information that we are getting at the moment in relation to inflation in US, the indication of the future for the rate hikes in US, the pace, the number of rates. So that's all indicating to me that US dollar could carry on strengthening, and if that's the case, we could see a little bit of a corrective pullback in gold. So that's the reason for my short entry. I'm currently in this trade, and it's a losing trade. Okay, so I would like to take profits down here. I would possibly go long here as well. It's perfectly fine if I get. Oops, sorry. If I get the. Let me just open this quickly. Here we go. Apologies. Trying to do too many things at the same time. So gold is consolidating in higher time frames, higher lows. It's uptrending, but we are reaching some major resistance up here at 1830, and that in the past there was a sell-off. I'm not saying that this would be a trend reversal, but it's possible that we could see a little bit of a pause, and that's the logic behind it. So let me just show you my gold trade very quickly. This is my gold trade. This is a shorter term time frame. What you're watching here, this is a 15-minute time frame. So my entry is here. My limit would be 1790, but I would be happy to take profit down here, or even towards 1808, 1800 on the downside as well, and then 1790 ultimately. My stop is above, so I will definitely move my stop. I'm keeping an eye on this area here, 1828, 1830. If I see a breakout above that level, I would get out of this trade, and I wouldn't wait for a stop to be triggered. But that's where I am with gold at the moment. So actually I'll do that. So I'll put my stop at 1829 half or thereabout. So about 8 points of risk, 8 points of risk for the potential pullback lower in gold. So I just realized this, you're seeing only a partial view of this screen. So that's where I'm with gold. It's counter trend, but as I said, I'm in that position. The other thing that I was looking at dollar yen. If you remember, we were looking at a breakout above 115.50. So this was the level I was looking for, a breakout retest for a push higher, and instead all of this happened. So if you remember, I was talking about this yesterday, saying if we see a reversal and it doesn't bounce from here 115, then I'll just walk away and wait for another setup. So now potentially we are reaching some good levels here as well. I would like to see a reversal here. I would also apply a basic fib retracement. This is 23%, and then from the multiple layers of evidence, if I do a fib clustering, so there's 23.50 here, 61.8 down here. So it should really if it is to reverse and carry on with the trend, it should start reversing from around here. I have no position open, but I'm paying attention to this. High, 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 high. So these are resistances. A nice level, 114.40, but there is no trigger just yet. Daily, 4 hourly, hourly, there is no green candle here at all. Even in a 15-minute, there is a little bit of basing, but I would like to see wicks to the bottom rather than this wick at the top. So just walking away from it, not touching it, but I'm paying attention to it, paying attention to dollar yen. I also have a couple of other orders for sterling dollar, euro dollar as well, but they're not filled just yet. The silver trade that we were talking about yesterday as well didn't trigger, so the area was at 2260, so I was waiting for a pullback to 2260 for a rally higher, and instead what happened, the price did come close to it, but not exactly. It came to be precise, 2270 or 2268, and then rallied from there. So I could just watch this move away from me, and I just decided not to chase it, because if you're chasing it, then your risk to reward ratio is different, and it no longer makes sense. So I decided not to go for it, but bit annoyed that maybe I was waiting for a perfect level to get in, and sometimes you don't get them. So that's with the silver point of view. We talked about silver and gold. Crude oil is also moving quite nicely, 82.50 at the moment. Crude oil appears to be quite nice and bullish. The last thing that I have open is Euro Aussie, and this is a speculative trade. Euro Aussie I'm short at the moment, and I normally don't really go for this type of currency pairs, but it was a good piece of analysis that I came across, and I just couldn't say no. It was really good. shoulder, head and shoulder, or you can say a double top here, shoulder, double top, shoulder, neckline. It all tied in quite nicely, and I said why not. So from the risk to reward ratio point of view, this all makes sense. So my current risk is above here, 16 points of risk. So what I'll do is I'll move my stop loss at break even, and I'm looking for, you can't really see it because it's at the bottom, to take profits down here. So these lows at 156.30, then down here 156, and then 155.70. So a number of areas where I would likely be looking to take partial profits, but as I said, this was based on somebody else's piece of analysis that I liked. I wouldn't normally go for these currency pairs because of the understanding of fundamentals behind it, but this was based on a very simple price action setup and a trigger. So I'm in this trade, so whoever posted that, thank you very much. This was in the community. So thank you guys so much for watching and listening. Stay safe, happy trading, and bye for now. I am moving on to TraderCast, where I'll be starting soon. And we'll be going into more detail on some of the other markets and key trading levels. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, stay safe, happy trading, and I'll speak to you all tomorrow.